Yo, what's up? This your boy Felony once again. Just taking you on a tour. Remember, it's you close up with me, Felony. We're in a different part of the studio right now. This is called. This is my house. It's like a studio. It's like a studio apartment. You know, no bedrooms. This is just it. This is where everything goes down. Okay. This is my friend. It's my girlfriend right here. Her name is Mikey. Mikey, meet my fans. She's kind of slim right now because she ain't been eating. We've been working. We've been putting a lot of work in. So she kind of slim right now. But you know, once we get this deal and everything starts to work out, believe me, she gonna put a little weight on her. So it's all good. This is the booth. This is called the booth, where I actually record the songs that I write. You know, I spend a lot of time in this hot box. Notice that you don't see any ventilation because for that reason you find different artists that like their recording booth. Again, we're teaching to be different. Some artists like air, some artists don't like air because sometimes air kind of damages the vocals depending on, not the vocals, but depending on the artist. Some artists like for it to be hot because they're able to, you know, sing better when it's warm. Some people like it cooler. I've been in a couple situations where they had vocal booths that were cool, some hot. I'd rather for it to be hot because that makes me feel like, you know, I start sweating and that makes me feel like I'm doing some work, but you know how it goes. But this is the vocal booth. These are my headphones right here. I don't know if they dry. Yeah, I hung them out. They dry now because I be sweating in here. My ears be wet. You know, sweating be running all over the place and stuff like that. This is called a note stand. This is where I put my notes, and you know, if I'm right, then I usually put my notes up there, and I kind of look there and just kind of remember my songs because sometimes I write before I record, and then I come in and I record, and then sometimes I just come in here and just kind of think off the top of my head, and I'll just record like off the top of my head. So it's good to kind of have these notebook pads here, so when you're doing your writing and you recording, you might want to like scribble something down right quick, you know, before you lose your ideas or your thoughts or whatever like that. So that's what that is. This is my recorder. For you artists out there that don't have one of these, if you're a songwriter, producer, whatever like that, this is a cheap one. They got them very expensive, but this is a cheap one. But you see that? You see what that say on there, right? That say Sony, so don't get it twisted. It ain't that cheap. But this is a mini cassette recorder. Good for songwriters and producers and stuff like that to put your ideas on, you know. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, check this out. Girl, you are my girl, you are my love. You know I need you right now. And then you play it back. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you are my girl, you are my love. You know I need you right now. So that's how that works. When you sleep, sometimes you wake up and you be like, oh, I got an idea, I got an idea, I got an idea. You're like, man, and then by the time you get up and you try to write it down or whatever like that, it's gone. You ask any songwriter, any producer, so it's good to like use this like as your pillow. I kind of use this as my pillow, and I keep my hand up there, so when I get an idea, I just click, push that button, and I got my idea. So this is very important to have one of these mini cassette recorder. Keep it by your bed, on your dresser, sleep on it, sleep under your pillow like the good fairy. So put it up under your pillow, right? But again, this is you hanging out with Felony live in the studio. See how I do it up close and personal. We're gonna get into a little more as we go along. We're gonna some music, You know, you're gonna see me live doing my things, some recordings, and fixing up some songs and stuff like that. You guys gonna get a chance to see my producer, BJ, and we just gonna have some fun, all right?